By now, we all know that this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man from the SH Figuarts looks so beautiful and perfect, but how well can he pose? Let's find out. Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSU81 and today, yes, I would love to show you how to pose this very beautiful Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from the SH Figuarts. I've actually got some inspirations from this Wayne collectors. His name is Mert Guler. I hope that I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, I'm so sorry about that. So all his action figures poses are very good and very professional, I would say. That's why I decided to do this video just to show you guys how poseable this Spider-Man is. The next thing I would like to stress is that I am not as good as Mert. Okay, I'm not even half there, so I'm a very amateur when it comes to posing. I think most of you guys knows my poses sucks. So if I can do these poses that you're going to see later, I'm pretty sure you can do even better. So let's get started with the first pose that I'm trying to show you guys. Of course, I will always need some reference there, but I will only show you the reference by the end of the poses. And the very first pose that I'm going to do is something I think is rather simple, but he did do this pose in one of the movie. I kind of forgot which movie is that. Yeah, I don't know whether it's the first or the second or the third one. And yeah, I think this is a rather simple, yet I think it's very iconic as well. So as you can see, the turning of the Spider-Man, you know, all the joints is very simple, not that hard. You can pretty sure do this on your own, very easy to articulate. So very fast you can actually achieve this pose here. And of course, with every pose that you did, you need a lot of fine tuning to make it look as close as possible to what you want. And you can see this is the pose from the movie scenes that I try to achieve, which I think is pretty close enough. Yeah, I think this is really good looking. And this next pose is a very kind of similar to the earlier ones. That's why I think there's not much changes needed. You just basically just you know, can do it from there. Yeah, so this is again a very cool pose, which I find him looks very nice. And you can see with some tweaking here and there, you can easily achieve this pose that you are looking at right now. Yes, so this is from this movie scenes that I'm trying to capture. Yeah, you can see that the resemblance is pretty much there, even though it's not perfect because I'm not a professional, but I believe you can do even better. And next I would like to try this one of my favorite pose, which is the squatting pose. I think I did it in my review video, but this one is a little bit different. This one really makes full use of the butterfly joint because you really need to pull it out maximum and make sure that the arms are staying close together because of the pose. And one thing I would like to grab on the accessory given is that the SH Figuarts didn't give a really proper how do I call it, the wall crawling hands, because this one is more like just an open palms hand. You should give something like a really good, like something like this, not grabbing hands, like something like this with the fingers bending. Or maybe I'll show you an example of a very good wall crawling hand. This is what I call the wall crawling hand. You can see the fingers are actually bended towards the floor. This is actually from the Sentinel's Toys Peter B. Parker or Peter Parker Spider-Man. Yeah, this is a very good one that SH Figuarts failed to do. Okay, so back to the poses here. Yeah, this one needs a lot of fine tuning before you can actually get it right. So to save some time, let's check out these pictures that I have done. It looks pretty good. Maybe a bit not like the pictures that you've seen here. This is, I think, one of the poster for the Spider-Man. Yeah, but it's close enough, I will say. Yeah, it's the best that I can do. And this next pose is also something that I really like, but I think I don't think anyone will ever want to pose it looking like this because it's hard to maintain this pose, especially if you are putting him on display. That's even harder. But this is a very iconic pose again. After you see what I meant from the screenshot, you will know which pose is this. So again, this pose requires a lot of fine tuning to get it right. And you can see from this picture, this is the best that I can do. And yes, it's from this very iconic pose at the ends of the Spider-Man 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is very nice before he swings away. And this next pose will actually requires me to change the hand, but I would like to take this opportunity to share with you guys that the hand from this SH Figuarts is rather tiny. So be very careful when you interchange the hand. Always make sure that you hold closely together to remove it, and even when you put it back, you have to be very careful not to break anything. So this pose is actually pretty iconic. Again, is actually from the poster for the Spider-Man, and I'm not sure if I can do that because the legs is actually, I think you actually have to go pretty high up. And again, like any of the poses, this actually needed a lot of fine-tuning to make it looks the way you want it to. So as you can see, very fast I get the very first draft of what I was trying to do, and from this picture is after several fine-tuning, I think I actually captured the likeness pretty well to this poster that you are looking at now. Yes, so this Spider-Man does indeed able to do most of the poses pretty closely, I would say. And for this last pose that I'm going to show you guys, I'm not even sure if this picture is valid because it does seems like it's a fan-made poster. Yeah, but nevertheless it does looks very cool. That's why I decided to do this pose for you guys, and let's see if I can do it well. Yeah, I think the legs here can do a pretty well articulations, because I know you guys actually hated this portion here which looks like he's wearing a thong, but at the same time this is also the best part when it comes to the articulation that allows his legs to go as far up as possible to make very cool dynamic poses for Spider-Man. Yes, after few attempts of fine-tuning, you can see this picture actually looks pretty good, and it is this poster that I'm talking about. Yes, I think this is a fan-made poster, it's not a legit one, but it does make this Spider-Man looks very cool. Okay, so up to this point, I believe most of you guys would have agreed with me that this Spider-Man can actually do a lot of poses very well. But fear not, I do have quite a few more poses that I would like to show you guys which I have done. And then I also will compare with the pictures that I'm referring to. You can really see that, wow, this Spider-Man really can do very nice poses. And I do hope that you will try on your own to play with it. It is very fun to articulate this guy. So yes, I do hope that you enjoy this how to pose video, and I do hope that it actually give you some information or some guidance on how you can pose this Spider-Man, and I'll catch you again in my next video.